each thing. I need to have the labels.
Okay, well, spring is really trying hard to get here, so we're ready.
Today, yes.
We're going to use the Humble paint stick.
The Humble paint stick.
So, you know, if you've got a good connection at one of the big box stores with your paint, you can just pick them up for free.
Right, I was going to say, sometimes they don't even charge you.
Other box stores have these for $1 in packages of 5.
So it's a nice economical thing.
And smooth wood, so it's pretty easy. So we're just going to tape off, put a little tape on there. We'll start.
Where do you want? Like,
that's like right there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Down to the thing or all the way around?
Yeah, just all the way around, just to hold it. We're do the magic of TV thing. So
I love the magic of
step
TV.
1 is just taping off.
All right.
And then step 2, we're just going to take a little acrylic paint and just paint to the bottom part of the stick. Just
the bottom part?
Yeah.
All right. Both sides?
No, well, we'll just do one side for now because it'll stick to the paper. So this is our aesthetic part. We're just, you know, painting it any color you want, but I chose to keep it kind of dark. And then, so I'll move this out of your way so you don't get wet paint on you. Now, Magic of TV, that's dry, so pull the tape off.
Got a nice straight line there.
Okay, so now you have a nice straight line, and why don't you put that tape over that wet paint so you don't get. And so now we're going to use this as our labeler.
Guys, these bracelets aren't doing me any favors. I forgot to take them off. Okay, you keep going.
So we're going to write the name of the plant on here, but if you panic, my writing's not going to look good. Just print it. Just print it
out
and look at what size you want, and then take a little bit of what we used to call carbon paper.
Oh, carbon
Remember
paper.
the day of carbon paper? Now it's graphite something or another, but just lay that on there. And lay your letters, and just take a pencil, lightly trace those letters. Just lightly, just like you're tracing a coloring book in the first grade.
That's right.
But it's gonna, if you're nervous about, and there's so many cool fonts that if you really want a fancy font, you can download that and size it, and then trace that, and then you've got a bit of a pattern. And then we just pull that away, and that's definitely well enough to see.
It is.
And then I probably should have slid it down. It's not quite as even. But then paint markers.
I love paint markers.
Yes, and this one, if you've never used one before, you kind of have to get them. Where's the camera?
Yeah.
You have to activate them by kind of tapping to get that paint into the spongy tip. But really, it's almost just like any other marker, but the paint adheres, and it's pretty much long lasting. So you've made this label.
I love it.
Look how simple. It looks great. Yeah, you can just keep embellishing. So then, here's what our finished products are going to look like. So I just did the exact same process you did.
and then wrote, bless you, Eric.
Polyurethane.
Oh, polyurethane
to help it. And then, you know, you just go ahead and stick it in. You want to mark your pots.
Yes.
And that's a very simple. I just kind of wanted it to look kind of natural.
It looks natural. It looks earthy. This is my vibe. This is my aesthetic. But some people are a little bit more bold, a little more exciting.
So here is a variation. Instead of a
paint stick,
I used a stake.
Oh. So if a vampire shows up in your garden,
that's exactly what Sophia said. You're prepared when the vampires come. But, you know, if you put that in the pot, just look at the difference, just having a little pop of color. It just kind of depends on what, how you want your little garden to look. And then variation 3, now the napkin decoupage, we've done this before, you know, just peeling apart the napkin, peeling apart the layers, and then decoupaging on the stick. And to be honest, I've got some bare spots where I don't have anything, and I'm just going to stick a bunch of these in there for a while, for a little bit of like art.
That is
very inexpensive way to kind of spruce up your pots and your garden.
What a good idea. How much fun. Super easy, and it'll really add that pop of fun and actual practicality to your garden.
5 minutes.
There you go. All right, Eric.
Thank you, ladies.
We're good.
All right, next up on the 9, we're learning about an upcoming event at the Stroke Life Center. Stick around, 9 back in just a few.
I love this.
Spring can be messy, change quickly, and being first is everything.
13 First Alert Weather. Always ready, always streaming.